Well, here we are, part 10 of Bloodstained, Ritual of the Moon. Last episode we finished out the, well, what? We did the Forbidden Underground Waterway, we got through the Hidden Desert, I did a lot of stuff. But now, I've got a new objective, I've got a new place to go to, and I'm gonna go there right now. Actually, just as a reminder though, we are currently sitting at 64.90% of the map completed. This next area and then the area right after that are gonna cut through even more of this castle, so there's still plenty left to do. Now this these next two areas, well, the next area that I'm going to, the very next area I'm going to, is really not so bad. It's actually pretty simple. It's the area right after it. The area that follows right afterwards. That's the area that is somewhat problematic. And I don't know how well I'm going to do there. This could be the first time I get killed. It wouldn't shock me, because it's kind of a... I mean, it's not even that the area itself is that hard. It's just the particular enemies that are there hit very hard. And on top of that, the... well... when we get there, you'll see. It's, well... I think, when I last talked to Dominique, she mentioned a Zangetsu info arrow that kind of explained this next area. I think it kind of gave a pretty good hint as to why it might be a bit of a difficult place to get through, but I'm gonna try my best to get through it. That's also why I bought like extra potions, extra ethers. I'm not willing to take any chances on this, because it's the kind of place that you can make like one mistake and then the whole thing just goes south real fast. And hey, a plunderer's ring, that's helpful. I am. I know, I should probably just have that on a shortcut, but I refuse to waste... I refuse to waste the space. But here we go, here comes the next area. This is going to be... wait for it. The Secret Sorcery Lab.
Wait, what? That's Dominique. And Alfred?
This was your proposal, Exorcist? Explain yourself.
I should have been there. But you broke your word as well when you laid that trap for me.
I wasn't about to allow the book to fall into your hands.
Why would I want it?
Revenge, perhaps? For your parents.
Someone has been putting ideas in your head.
Miriam.
Huh? No, wait! I would have preferred you not see that.
So the trap Alfred laid was for you?
Yes, and that's why I sent Zangetsu to deal with it. He has the power to stop Alfred from teleporting. I thought he might be able to contain Alfred, while we dealt with our bigger problems here.
It makes sense. But what was all that about your parents? Revenge?
I don't want you to get the wrong idea, so I suppose I had better tell you. My parents were exorcists, like me, but during the demon outpouring 10 years ago, they were killed in battle. So I have my reasons for hating demons, and that accursed book.
I'm so sorry. You must hate us all for it.
I let go of the hatred years ago. All that matters now is that I gain control of the Liber Logaeth and prevent it from ever being used for evil again.
All right. I'll help you.
Thank you. I'll do all I can for you in return.
Gotta wonder though how the hell she got down here. Like Alfred could teleport down here, but how did Dominique get down here? Considering the amount of crap I had to go through just to get here. Ow. gotta be careful through here, though. This area can be kind of difficult too. It's not the hard area though. This is just the hard way of getting to the hard area. Resist darkness. Okay. That could be useful for something, maybe. Alright, let's see. Also, I definitely do not want to get hit by any of these traps because they do a shit ton of damage, so not good to be hit by those. Alright, Jeebel's efforts have supplied us with a large quantity of shards. Now that the children are well trained, we have begun shard binding experiments to great success. One girl in particular, Miriam, seems to have boundless potential, both in terms of how many shards she can wield and to what magnitude. If my calculations are correct, then we have finally amassed enough crystal to perform the great demon summoning. It has been a long and arduous path, but we will soon reach the end. My old friend continues to oppose the ritual. However, to gain much, we must sacrifice much. It is the most basic principle of alchemy. Whoop. Oh. Well, not there. I don't want to go there. I want to go to that top room first, because I believe the top room up here is, in fact, a warp room. And we will definitely want that for... mostly for safe travels. To and from, because this place can be a kind of pain in the ass to get to otherwise. Okay, this should be whip mastery, I think. Or whip expertise, excuse me. But this area, though not the most difficult by any stretch, it does have a... there's a boss coming up, and it's not necessarily an easy boss. So we're gonna definitely save right here, just to see. Let's see, we're at 66.20% of the map, so we're almost 3/4 of the way done with the map. That's good. That's a good thing. Get out of here. Uh-oh, what is this? Hey, it's me! Oh my. Ugh. Alright, stop that. Obviously, she's using a katana. Get away. Oh. Yeah, she hits really hard, so that's kind of the trick with her. Also, she can sort of lower your defense, which really sucks, but... I think I'm almost got her, though. Or it, I should say. It's a doppelganger, so it doesn't really... I mean, I guess it's a she. Oof. Oof. Come on, girl, just die. There we go. Got it. Alright, Shadow Tracer, create a Shadow Double. That's a move that is neat, but I have yet to find a real good excuse or reason to use it. I don't really understand what it's good for. But it's neat, I guess. Okay, so now we're about done with this area. They kind of front-load it with the boss there, but I'm not complaining. Okay, so we need to go here real quick. I think I can double jump over that stuff, but I'd rather be safe than, like, take unnecessary hits. All that for a spiked breastplate. All that does, by the way, it's just a, all it does is when you have it equipped, if enemies touch you, it'll hurt them. So... I guess that's kind of neat. I'm not... it's neat, but I don't find it to be practical, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, it's... like, in a game like this, like, yeah, I guess it's neat that the enemies will take damage if they touch you, but it makes more sense to just not get hit. Like, so... Okay. Okay. There we go. And of course we have this little cow idol staring at this wall, which has a cat purse's ring in it, which allows enemies to drop more money. It's useful if you're farming money, I guess. Which I don't really do, so... Or at least I'm not really doing in this run. On my first playthrough, I had to get a trophy. Because I'm always a completionist with games like this for whatever reason, and one of the trophies is you have to amass a fortune of 500,000 gold, which by the end game is really stupid easy to do. There's not really a lot of farming involved with it. It's just attach a couple of abilities or shards to yourself, and then just have at it, and you'll get 500,000 in like 10 minutes, basically. 20 if you're not doing it right. But here we go. We're done with the lab. And now we have this new area. This is the tough area, so let's hope I do okay here. Because this place is kind of bullshit. Oh god. Okay, resist fire. So yeah, these dudes, these things do a lot of damage, unfortunately. If I can just get rid of one, I'm good to go there. Ah! And you don't want to touch the lava. Big no-no, you do not want to touch lava. Which I guess is kind of self-explanatory, but still, like, in this game, it can fuck you up. So, got flamethrower. That's interesting spell. It's okay, I guess. It's useful, sort of. Has its uses. Okay, I'm getting through here okay so far, so this is looking mighty okay overall. Just don't want to get hit by that. But of course I do. Okay. We're kind of past the worst of it though, thankfully. I think I can get through the rest of this without issue. Damn bugs. And that's clearly a mimic, or rather a death trap. It's a slightly different mimic. That one is kind of bad because it can curse you, and that's not good. In this place especially, because if you get cursed and then fall in lava, you're basically dead. Like, there's no recovering from that, unfortunately. Let's see. Can we go this way? I forget. Is this the right way? I think it is. Yes. But we're gonna be risky for a second. There's actually a little thing we want to get right here. Which, yeah, obviously, that wasn't really planned, but yeah, that's the risk ring. I forget what it does. Like, if I remember correctly, I think it like raises all of your stats, but at the risk of like getting rid of all your defense. Is that right? I forget. Let's see. Yeah, sacrifices your defense so that you can get shit tons of attack power. That would actually have certain uses, I imagine, but I'm not about to risk it. No pun intended. But I can see, like, if you're doing like if you're trying to do like maybe a speed run or something, and you grab that, like maybe on like a new game plus run or something, it'll make certain bosses like a lot simpler. Because I mean, as long as you don't take too many hits from them, anyways, you'll be fine. But we're just about done with this area now. We got a save point, thank God. And it's kind of a small area. This is not a very big, area of the game, thankfully. Okay. And that's the only thing I hate about the enemies here, is that they can float through the fucking walls and shit, so you can't get to them. It's a real pain. Has a volcano erupted? The days are dark as night and the sky is red as blood, the very picture of hell. How long must this go on? Our crops are ruined and the phenomenon is certain to have an ill effect on people as well. But perhaps this is opportune, a sign from God that the time for the ritual is nigh. The skies remained unchanged, and as expected, my superiors have called upon me to perform the ritual despite my friend's objections. His opinion carries little weight in the face of the guild's nearly unanimous support. I must away. The ritual will be performed in 10 days hence, and I have many preparations ahead of me. Okay. Now, thankfully, this is the thing. This area can be a little bit difficult, but this boss is, like, surprisingly simple. Also, that's supposed to be a half-human, half-horse, but it looks an awful lot like a dinosaur. I'm not sure why on earth that's considered half-human, half-horse, but I don't know. It's a demon, so I mean, I guess it doesn't really have to make a lot of sense. And also, you got to see there something that Silver Knight does, which is kind of cool. He can block projectiles. That is a surprisingly useful technique that he has. Yeah, oh, ow. I'm gonna try, though, not to get hit by that. That can hurt you real bad, real fast. Not the hardest thing to dodge, of course, but, I mean... Also, special mention to this boss music. The shit is actually really good. This is another one of my favorite tracks in this game. It's just really cool sounding and just really well done. Oh, I guess it might help if I had mana. There we go. See, easy boss. Super easy boss. But now we get this really cool skill called Invert. So unlike Symphony of the Night, which had an inverted castle in the second half, this game does away with that completely and replaces it with a spell that allows you to invert every single room of the castle at your leisure, at your pleasure. So that's pretty awesome. Now, I want to go back a little bit because there's a couple of things I can get in this area, and I really don't want to have to have an excuse to come back here again. I really don't want to come back here anymore. Because even when you get higher level, even like late or end game, really, this place, you could still, like, making one mistake, you could, like, immediately be, you know, completely fucked. So yeah, we're just gonna. There we. Oh, but he dropped something. Damn it. He dropped some mahogany. And that drops rubies. And another item that I would like to get, but I don't think I'm going to farm for it. Unless I need it for a specific sword I'm wanting to get on this playthrough. Then I most certainly will farm for it, but otherwise... Alright. It's actually a pretty cool area. This reminds me of the... what is it? Is it the... I forget the name of it in Dark Souls, that area. The underground area with all the lava that leads to the demon shrine and the crappiest boss fight in Dark Souls ever. This place is very reminiscent of that. But this is a lot more easily navigable, and honestly just a lot better. Okay, what is this? Red Remembrance. Increases your stats as AP or HP decreases. If you use that with the Risk Ring, it's stupid. You can get like way overpowered real fast by literally just being terrible. Of course, the trick is you can die super quick that way, so you know you got to be careful. But I mean, you know, assuming you know what you're doing when you do something like that, I assume most people would be fine. Okay, invert. Okay, and then we've got to switch over to this. Okay. Hey, a new scarf. Awesome. And it's much better than my old scarf. Now comes the part where we have to do this real quick. I guess I don't have to do this, but I mean, if I don't, I'll end up forgetting, and then I'll switch to one of these and find out, oh shit, why am I taking so much damage now? Don't worry, Rava Baral. You're not fully retired. I've got plans for you. Alright, so now we can get the hell out of here. And hopefully not have to come back. Haven't used that in a while. I keep forgetting I even have that. Poor Poltergeist Shard. Being left forgotten. Come on, bug boy. There we go. Might as well. Extra experience is extra experience. I'll take it whenever I can get it. Ah, you bastard. I think I can do this. Yeah. Alright, so this invert spell, by the way, this is going to get us to the next major area of the castle. And it's also going to let us get a few extra goodies that we need to pick up. Just a few, anyway. Nothing too crazy, but there's a few that I'm going to be getting. A few things. Nice. And that should be augment luck, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Great. Alright, we're gonna save real quick. And then we're gonna go, we're gonna get out of here. And we're gonna continue further on the path here and get out of here for good. And then we'll be off to pick up some other stuff that we need. That's so cool. I love this game. It's so good. Now, if I'd have been vigilant with the alchemy stuff, a lot of these weapons I've been picking up lately I could have just made, but as I'm not trying to be crazy thorough in this playthrough, I'm not going to sit there and well, to be honest with you, one of the trophies you can get in this game is explicitly get 100% of all the items in the game, and that requires a bunch of alchemy and a lot of farming, and I'm not doing that again. I will literally never do that again. That was a one-time deal for me, and I will not subject myself to it ever again. Now, admittedly, this game made it very simple in many respects, but still, that's like, no. Absolutely not. Like, not gonna do that again. Plus, we're pretty well equipped so far. I mean, I've gotten a lot of stuff I honestly didn't necessarily think I was going to get this playthrough already, so I'm not complaining. Also, hey, we're back in the underwater, or forbidden underground waterway. Let me see if there's anything. I don't think there's anything down here. I think I actually did everything down here. I'm shocked. That's pretty cool of me to have done that. Let me just pat myself on the back. I hope I don't end up with a bruise. I'm patting myself on the back so much. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Tower of Twin Dragons. Or Towers of Twin Dragons, I guess? Because it's 2 towers. Yeah, Towers of Twin Dragons, so. Okay, so we got a few things we gotta pick up here. Just a handful of things. Yeah, but this place is a lot more agreeable now. That we've got the invert spell, it makes navigating it a lot simpler in some ways. I don't know why I'm coming this way. I guess I just have to kill this wolf man. Just to show you how much stronger the arrows are now. I can one-shot wolfmen with ease. Trying to remember now what. Oh, nice. Oh, and of course I get poisoned on top of that. Great. So I can summon a Beast Guardian to act as a shield of sorts. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think I ever used it once, but it's neat. It's neat that it exists. Oh my god. Fuck you, frogs. I don't have the time for you anymore. Okay, so there's a treasure chest we need right there. There's another one. Well, I guess we don't really need them, but yeah, I would like to acquire them in any case. Because I can now make pasta dishes. Yay. Yay. Okay, so but next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some items that, well, an item anyway, that I noticed online a lot of people seem to have a lot of trouble figuring out, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because those people in question just had never played a Metroidvania before, or if they just weren't paying attention to like the whole, hey, the invert thing, you can literally use it everywhere. So this next bit, I honestly, this was one of the first things I thought of doing when I got the invert spell on my first playthrough. So again, I'm really not sure how anybody got confused by this. Because I read so many things online of people like, oh, I'm lost, I don't understand, I just got the invert spell, and now I don't know what to do. And, you know, they'd eventually find out, and they'd be like, well, that's bullshit, I never would have thought of that. And it's like, how? Like, it's the most obvious thing. You have a spell that lets you get to basically the highest places of this castle, so why on earth would you not think to use this spell in the one place that is the most vertically oriented spot in the castle, which would be these 2 towers? I mean, it's like, to me that just comes off as obvious. I know some people, you know, everybody's different, I get that, but like, for me anyways, this was exceptionally obvious to figure out. But maybe I'm just different. I don't know. It's just this was like when I got the inversion spell, I literally said out loud, "Okay, I know exactly where to go now. I know exactly what I'm going to use that at." Now, some people did make an interesting argument about this, though. They mentioned that the spots in question are spots that are technically marked already on your map as though you'd already gone to them, so there's no indication that you haven't been there. But at that point, you just have to kind of try to remember spots that you know for a fact you could not get to previously. Because the game, I mean, I don't know of any Metroidvania that explicitly marks on the map, like, oh, hey, you need to go back to here because you totally did not go this way. Like, that's not typically how these work. First of all, hey, we got a new dress. This is cool. Yeah, we're switching everything to that. Once again, we have to go through this, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Takes only a second. Okay. There we go. There's that. Now see, it's actually it's marked on my map. Like, this is a spot I definitely did not get to. And also too, I guess on the other hand too, this is it's a little weird to navigate a little bit, because it doesn't quite work the way you think it does. When you look at it, like when you're looking at the map versus what you're actually doing, it doesn't actually all gel together. But what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to drop all the way down to the bottom of this tower, whoop, like so. Then we're going to move over to the right side of this tower. This will be the first thing we get, and it's not an important. This is a totally optional one, I believe, if I remember this correctly. This is just a, I believe it's a health upgrade that you get right through here. Let me see. Is that right? No, that's not right. No, that's not right. I guess there might not be anything up on that one. It might be the other tower I'm thinking of that has that. So I will go and check, of course, but I'm not that worried about it. Because that's not, again, that's not really the item I'm after. The item I'm after is on this side. So yeah, you would do this, and you come all the way down here, and oh looky-loo, what is this? Oh. This is me messing that up, which I shouldn't, but I did. Okay. Aegis plate. So we're going to need that. The Aegis plate, just to explain, and this will probably make it very obvious as to what it does, or what we need it for, why we're even getting it. The Aegis plate, it makes you invulnerable to spikes, traps, like blades, swinging back and forth, stuff like that. Yeah, we absolutely need that for an area that I have already kind of, well, a spot I've already been to, but I was unable to do anything with because of all the spikes that were in the way. And I think there is a health upgrade right around here. Is there not? If there isn't, I'll eat my shoe. But I'm pretty sure I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. It could be I'm just completely full of shit, but I was positive there was one. Well, we'll double check. We'll be sure to check. But I guess that's the other thing about this game I really like. The alchemy stuff is really cool, obviously. Like, it's got some very specific uses, and it's definitely a worthwhile endeavor. However, the truth of the matter is that you really don't have to engage with it that much, mainly due to the fact that if you're really looking around the map, you'll find a lot of really good shit that'll get you through basically the entire game. Of course, I've done a little bit of both. I've been kind of ignoring the alchemy stuff, but occasionally going back and doing stuff with it. It's just kind of, you know, it's useful. It's you know, it's good to use it every now and then. Especially early on. It's better. It's really, the alchemy stuff is way better in the early game. late game you can technically get some really broken OP shit, but like early game is really where it's most important because you're able to get like weapons that'll, you know, do a lot of extra damage early on, and you know, elemental or weapons and armor with elemental properties that can be very useful, etc. So on and so forth, blah blah blah. I'm gonna double check up here, see if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. No, this leads to... Where does this go? Yeah, that's not anything. How unfortunate. So we're just gonna walk off the... Well, I don't think I can walk off the edge now. I think I actually have to go the full... Yeah. Not a big deal, I guess. Whoop. We'll just go all the way down here. But not here, though. Oh my god. Not right here, because that's not quite where I need to go. Experience points! I don't know, I guess this area is a little confusing in terms of its layout, if only because of the camera. That's like the thing that makes it a little weird. I really thought there was a health upgrade or something up there. Maybe I'm just stupid. I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, what else? What else are we missing? That's not anything. There is... Let me see, where am I? In the room before the Jeeble boss fight, there is a chest. I think there's a couple of chests in the halls of termination I can now get. I can also get this chest up here, actually. Okay. It's starting to make sense again. And actually, there's a ton of stuff I can get in the chapel, I believe. Which I might want to grab at some point. And also... I think it might be high time. Oh yes. Oh my, yes. Hey, we can see Miriam's face again, finally. But really, though, is there not something I can switch the necklace out for, too? Surely. There's got to be something. Not that. Actually, that's fine. Well, I can't wear it with the hat, though. Boo. Actually, I could just do that. Eh, whatever. We'll stick with the mask for now. I don't know, that like really, if you're leveling up regularly, like if you're keeping up, like, you know, leveling up at a regular rate and just kind of keeping up with stuff, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter what armor you wear. Like, I mean, obviously some of the early game armor you don't want to put on because it's just pure trash. But like, especially like around this point in the game, it really, a lot of the stuff you wear, especially accessories, really don't matter. Like, you can wear kind of whatever and make it work. As long as you're just mindful of, you know, oh hey, this, you know, oh well, this might not be the best thing to wear against this kind of enemy, that sort of thing. Not sure how much longer I have on this recording. We'll do the Halls of Termination stuff real quick, and then that might be enough for today, and then we'll yeah, because the next episode is when I'm gonna do, because I've got to go up there anyway. I'll do like the chapel and the new area that I can get to. That's what I'm looking for, I think. I think that'll let me make that really awesome sword. Though, of course, I still won't have the materials for it, but, well, by God, I will get them. Ooh, don't hitch on me like that, game. You're scaring me when you do that. I don't know, though, like, I mean, really, this game, I swear to God, this is, like, one of the most fun Metroidvanias I have played ever. Not just in a long time, but just ever. It's really that good. And yes, I'm a backer on the Kickstarter campaign from back in 2015, so my judgment of this title is certainly not neutral, but I would honestly say this is probably, It's definitely one of my favorite Metroidvanias, if not flat out my favorite. I love it. I love the way it feels. I love the way it plays. I love the way it looks. Everything about it just is right up my alley. So, also, I guess I'm just gonna go straight to the chapel. I think I've got enough time. I should. And if I don't, to hell with it. But I really don't see the point in wasting any time on the chapel in the next episode when I could probably just get to it now in a semi-timely fashion. Where are we on the map, actually? What was the percentage at? 72.30. Okay. So we're looking pretty good. And also, too, we'll get through... Well, that's what I'll do. I'll go through the chapel areas I need to check out here, and then I'll save. And the next episode, I'll make a stop in with Todd the Barber. Maybe change up Miriam's appearance a little bit, and then... yeah, and then go from there. Go to the next area. Because we're almost done. We're really close to being done with this game, actually. If you can really believe that. I promise I'm not lying this time. Like, we're actually genuinely almost done with it. Like, we've only got one more area of the castle to explore, and then a little bit more after that, and that's it. That is literally it after that. Oh my god, that didn't kill it in one shot? I'm shocked. I would have assumed it would. Okay, so we first of all want to go up here. Yeah, I was about to say, I knew there had to be one in there. There's always one in there. This is a game that rewards you for checking literally everywhere and everything. Oh, ow. No! You little shit. Silver Knight, where were you at on that, buddy? Like, damn, dude, you totally could have murked that projectile for me, but you didn't. Very fine equipment. Good, good. Okay, so we've got... let's see. We're gonna go this way because we can't go to the other one yet. That's actually connected to the new area we can get to, which we have not gone to yet. And that will be next episode. We will do that next episode. So let's go check this out. Check it out. Boom, boom. Let's see. Alright, MP max up. Yes. Give me more! Of course, not all the bells have stuff in them, unfortunately, but hey, you know, it's whatever. Maybe we should check out the other area. I think I can actually get in there. Alright, Carpenter's Key. Now, that's for one of those special Kickstarter backer doors, but I haven't actually reached where that door is yet, so we've got a little time before that happens. Also, I want to see if this will it give me that item? No, it did not. Damn. That is a shame. I thought it would. See, Silver Knight, man, he's good about projectiles usually. He's very useful in that way. He's a real trooper. I guess I can go check out that area, because there's like a little part of the map over here that I have not touched in the chapel, so I might as well do it while I'm here. No, monkey, I don't want anything to do with you right now. Remember when these things were kind of dangerous? They're not really anymore. Though they can still curse you, so that's something to always keep in mind. But they're nowhere near as like kind of risky to take on now as they used to be. So hey, progress. And hey, Mithril, did I get the bell or the one in here? I don't know if there is one in here. No. Oh well. Wish the Dullahammer heads would drop their shard. That's actually another familiar, and arguably one of the better ones in this game. Actually, the Dullahammer head familiar is like once it starts to once you start to rank it up and level up. Oh my God! Like you start out with one Dullahammer head, But by the time you max it out, you get 5 Dullahammer heads that can all attack individually any enemies they want to, and like it's particularly hilarious to watch them go at bosses, because they just, I mean, they tear bosses to pieces. Because they're invincible, so the boss, and they can't like knock them away or anything, so they can just sit there and just eat bosses. Okay, and I think that's it for this, because yeah, we can't go any further up here. We'll get this treasure chest real quick though. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna use a waystone and get the hell out of here. And then we're gonna go talk to Lindsay, see if she's got any more missions for us. She might. Oh yeah. Hey, a diamond. Those are rare. Those are hard to come by. Only a few enemies actually drop them, and they're very low percent drops.
What are we transmuting this time?
Nothing now. Blutgang. Honey Bomby. Come on, where is it? I'll just be happy once I see it. Once it's actually something I know for a fact I can work towards. And of course I'm not seeing it. Ah, there it is. That's what I want. Right there. I want that. And I'm gonna need some more Rava Barals, and I'm gonna need some stuff from the next area, in fact. Great. Well, not quite actually. I need... Ooh. I'll be getting that at some point. And then this, same problem.
I'll go with this. 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 I'll go with this.
Promise you'll stop
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so now I can save the game real quick. Okay, so now we're at 73.40% of the map done. And we're basically done with this map. I mean, there's really not a whole lot left. But where we're going next is, if you remember, we're going to go to the castle entrance, and we're going to warp all the way up here, and then we're going to keep going up, because our next area is right here. That is our next destination. Of course, that will be in the next episode, so hopefully you tune in to have a look at that. In any case, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough so far. I hope you enjoyed this episode in particular, because I feel like it went pretty well. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, etc., so on and so forth. I sound like a robot. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hope that you join me for the next romp. Thank you, and goodbye.